Hey, what's up everyone? So I get a ton of questions about self-publishing and how you go about it, what the process exactly is, and I want to do a really quick recap of everything that I've learned over the years self-publishing, because I have 7, 8, 9 books self-published, and I continue to write them and I continue to publish them because it's really fun and really awesome if you're a writer, and I want to give you the details right now on how you can publish too. So first of all, there are a ton of services that you can use now to self-publish. I've used Lulu and I've also used CreateSpace, but let me tell you, CreateSpace is the best, and let me tell you why. There's a few reasons. So CreateSpace is owned by Amazon, and you know that there's going to be fantastic distribution. Now, the distribution comes down a lot to your sales as well. It affects that directly. So with Amazon Expanded Distribution, which is currently a free option when you're self-publishing, you can get your book on Amazon.com in print and ebook. You can get it at Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, anywhere that sells books can actually order your book to the store, which I think is pretty awesome, and anywhere online is going to have your book available for people to purchase. So it gives you a lot more option on getting your book out in front of people. It also has a really easy step-by-step process that guides you step 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through the entire self-publishing process, from creating your title, getting your barcode. You can get a free barcode or you can pay to have a barcode. The difference is where your book will be available. Now, if you get the free barcode, you're going to get all that other stuff I mentioned with expanded distribution, but you're not going to have the option, something about the Library of Congress that I've never really understood. You can also add your own publishing company if you buy your own ISBN, I think, and if you don't want it to say published by CreateSpace or something like that. But overall, it's a really simple process. I'm going to show you a few of the books that I've self-published and tell you what my experience is, because you can go the traditional route, you can look for a publisher, or you can self-publish, and it depends on what kind of an author you are. I personally have really enjoyed the self-publishing route because it's gave me a lot more option as far as control of my own work. I've had a book professionally published, and I've also had a book self-published. Both have been fantastic, but you get so much more control of your cover design, interior design, everything from start to finish. You have final say over when you self-publish, and that's something that nobody can really put a price on. So here's just one of my favorites that turned out. I did not design this cover. A really cool friend of mine designed the cover. It's a steampunk novel that I wrote, and I really love how this one turned out. As you can see, it looks like a professional book because it kind of is a professional book. You get your ISBN there on the back. A more recent one that I published is Salem's Wake. I did the cover myself. I'm a cover designer as well as a million other things, but I really love this cover because the book's about the witches in Salem and all that really awesome stuff. And then here's the book that I really also love that my story's a part of. This is an anthology. Now, I didn't design the cover. I don't know who did, but I love it. It's brilliant and beautiful. Put a link in the description to a few of my books if you'd like to purchase one. It really helps out the channel, but it also gives you an idea of how a CreateSpace book can look. Now, you also have the option between matte and glossy as far as the book cover. I prefer matte just because it gives it a more professional look. Another really quick thing to just put out there is you need to include some kind of copyright page in your book because it is self-published. I get asked this question a lot. Is my work protected? Absolutely. You put that copyright page in there saying that nobody can reproduce that work without your express written permission, you're good. It's in print. It's there written under your name that you do not want it copied without express written permission. And if anybody tries to dispute that, well, the publication date is already listed on your particular publication with CreateSpace, and there's not really much they can say about it. They will have to take it down or face the consequences, whatever those might be. So your work's protected as anybody who's published, because what's to stop anyone from copying someone else's work these days? But you are protected as an author. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments section. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out any in the process. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.